This is a reading for all water sign placements, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer placements. Whether that's your sun, moon, or rising signs, there could be something in this for you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I am not a fortune teller. That's not what tarot is about. Tarot is about using it as a tool for your soul's expansion. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can go ahead and keep watching this reading. We're gonna pull some cards for what your overall energy is, water signs. We're gonna take a look at some clarification for your obstacle, what's some advice that you can take from this reading, and then we'll go ahead and end it with an oracle card. All right, water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer placements. Let's take a look at your overall energy for this reading. I'm a little bit under the weather, so if my voice sounds hoarse or I have to drink water, that's why. It's because my throat hurts. The overall energy of this reading, you have the Three of Pentacles, working with others, co-creation, ideas coming together to create something in the tangible. This could also represent like online work, things like that. You have the Magician. This is a card of manifesting, the master manifester, knowing that you have all the tools at your disposal to create what it is that you desire. And you also have the Page of Cups. This is a person who is ready to take action to go towards something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling, whether that's a love offer, proposal to someone, or going after something creatively that they've always been wanting to go after. I think that you're realizing that maybe you don't know if you want to work with others or work with yourself, just with yourself, to create what it is that you're wanting to create. I think that maybe before you felt like you needed other people, or also needing other people's opinions and advice to get an idea of what it is that you want and what you want to create. Like, you're like, well, what do you guys think about this? And well, what would you guys do? And I don't know if you really need to take other people's advice. I think that you do have the answers within you. I think that you're a very creative person. I think you're an attractive person. I think that you have a lot of emotions and passion for things that you want to go after. And if you look here, the Magician card is pointing towards the Page of Cups. So I would say maybe you should look at doing something like this alone. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. Your oracle card already popped out. That's crazy. You have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here, so I would say that good karma is on your side with whatever it is that you're trying to go for right now. But let's go ahead and pull some clarification cards to go deeper into your reading. Get a better idea of what we're working with here. So let's clarify for water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What is the Three of Pentacles? Maybe also like you're trying to tell people your ideas and they just have negative things to say, or you're not having as many supporters around you as you would have hoped, and so you're kind of like, do I even need like all this support that I feel like I need, or can I just do this alone? And with the Magician card, I would say you do have all the tools. The Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. I don't know why I said Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is like being kept up at night. So maybe you've left that energy of something being like tormenting you in your sleep. I do think that maybe water signs, you've tried to propose ideas to other people of like, hey, like this is what I want to do. These are the ideas that I have. This is what I want to create for myself. Look, this is what I have so far. And people have been like, I don't know. I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know if you can do it. And when people say these kind of things to you, it's very hurtful because you want to be understood by others and you take it very personally when you're not understood by others, like emotionally. It feels like an attack. And that's very hurtful here with the 10 of Swords. But I also think that you're starting to realize that you don't really need other people to understand or resonate with what it is that you're trying to create for yourself. And so you're kind of like leaving the like internal dialogue behind that says that you need other people's approval to go after what it is that you want, even if it's like somebody that's so close to you. Like I've told, like my partner doesn't resonate with tarot readings, but he's very supportive of what I'm doing. And it's like, I don't really need him to resonate with what I'm doing because he's not my target audience anyways. So it's like, of course, somebody who's not into tarot, doesn't care about tarot, isn't going to understand my passion for tarot. But I don't need him for him to be supportive of me, for one. And for two, he's not my target audience anyway, so his opinion truly doesn't actually even matter. I was just seeking the approval of him because for some reason we think like we need the approval of others to go after what it is that we want, but that's just like madness because really it's you and you. It's you and you. Like you are creating everything around you. And so if you think that you need other people's approval, then you are right. And when they don't give it to you, you are crushed. And I think that you're moving away from that energy right now. I think that also you could be pursuing something online, and if you're not getting like instant gratification from that, that could also be hurtful to you. But I think, again, you're leaving that behind. With the Magician card, you have the Three of Swords as your clarification. I think that probably before, when you tried to manifest things, again, with instant gratification, it didn't happen immediately. And because of that, you've kind of like pushed down your dreams because you thought that you're not capable of it, because you've tried before and it didn't work out. But that's like not true. It's like you weren't in the right energy at that time. You weren't the magician at that time. You didn't go through the initiation and rites of passage that you needed to go through to get to where you are today. Like everything that's ever happened to you in your life has led you to where you're at right now. And so you can't use your past as a justification of today. Like, oh, well, back then, it's like, no, that's not real. Also, well, what happened to you is real, but you're not living in the past, you're living in the present. So you're like carrying past internal dialogue into the present. And again, with the Three of Swords, what I was going to say is that the Three of Swords is a card of like betrayal or being hurt by others. But in a deeper sense, it's like the things that people are saying or communicating to you have hurt you, but it's only hurtful because you're letting it hurt you. If you didn't believe what these people said deep down, then it wouldn't matter what they said, because it would just bounce right off of you. Like I said in, I don't know whose reading it was, Aquarius's reading that I did the other day. It's like, if somebody says you're ugly, but you deep down have this weird belief that you're not attractive, then it's going to hurt you when someone says that. But if you feel like you're an attractive person, a good person, a loving person, people love you, some people do find you attractive, all the kind of things, then you're going to be like, okay, if somebody says that to you, and you're going to see it for what it is, that it's that person's insecurity and fear projected onto you. But if you believe it deep down, then it's going to feel like an attack towards you. So I would take a look at that, and take a look at how, if somebody tells you that you can't have what it is that you desire, do you believe it? If you believe it, it's going to hurt you when they say that. And then you really need to take a look at that and say, why do I not believe that I can have this? Because when they say it, it hurts me, and that means that there's something within me that believes them. If you didn't believe that, then when someone said you can't have that, you would realize, no, you can't have that. I can have whatever I want. Maybe you can't create that for yourself. That has nothing to do with me. That's your own projection, your own fear. You don't understand because you're not there yet, but I am. Okay, so I want you to take a look at that. With the Page of Cups, you're stepping into the King of Cups energy. I think right now you're at the Page of Cups. I think that you're stepping into emotional maturity. But I think you're still at the beginning stages. I think, you know, as a water sign, you're very deep in your emotions, and I think sometimes you can get overwhelmed with that. You know, like the Page of Cups has a fish coming out of his cup. It's like, what? But the King of Cups is like so grounded, so like he is just sitting, he's surrounded by water, and his cup isn't even overflowing or anything. It's like he's surrounded by these waves and these oceans of emotion, but he's up on his pedestal, stronger than ever. And so I feel like you're just you're still in like a phase right now where it's like things can easily trigger you emotionally. The things that people say to you, the relationships that you have maybe are immature right now, or like there's immature themes still that you're experiencing. And I think you're stepping into a more emotionally grounded energy. I think that you want to be emotionally zen, but as a water sign, I can understand. I'm a Scorpio. Sometimes we get overwhelmed with our emotions. What can I say? But I think we all want to be emotionally sound, and that is something to aspire towards. The Wheel of Fortune, you have the Chariot as your clarification card. So this is about willpower. This is about going forth no matter what your external circumstances are. Not like you're gonna have a lot of opposition, but being able to still go forward. The Chariot card has these sphinxes pointing different ways, but somehow it's still going straight. Also, the person who's on top of the Chariot doesn't have reins or anything to drive the Chariot. It's just his willpower is pushing the vehicle forward. So it's like, it doesn't matter any opposition or duality that you're experiencing. You have good karma on your side. I want to stress that so heavily. Karma is real, in my opinion. If that resonates with you, then it's real for you. It's whatever you believe. So I believe karma's real, and so I try not to be a bad person because I don't want to have bad karma. I also know that if you've been through a lot of terrible, terrible things, and now you're kind of starting to step into a calmer time, or if you have felt out of your power, because this is the Chariot card, this could be a theme of you used to be your power was like stripped from you, or that was the illusion that you were experiencing, is like you had some like weird relationship with power and control over your own life. You've been in situations where you didn't feel empowered, where you felt stripped of your power, where you felt controlled by others or circumstances or opposition or whatever. And now the wheels have turned and Wheel of Fortune is in your favor because you've karmically went through all of that, and now you're on the opposite end of it, and so it's only going to go up from here. Now you are in control of your life, and I think it all stems from a belief system of like, wait, I am in control of my life. Also, I do have good karma on my side, like that kind of stuff. At the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands. This is stepping into a confident, passionate, action-oriented, determined, discipline is freedom, consistency is freedom, energy, confidence. You also have the Four of Swords, so rest and relaxation. You have the Queen of Pentacles stepping into stability, planning for the future, forward movement, clarity, mastery. So it's like you're really like going towards something good here. Water signs. I'm going to read your card that popped out, your oracle card that popped out as I was doing the reading. It says, get out of your head, number 37. And this is a sick picture, if I do say so myself. I love the color. I love the skulls, the skull vibes. And they have a rooster here, which is like head honcho energy. So let's look at this card number 37, get out of your head. When you cut off a chicken's head, a burst of electricity runs through its body's nervous system, causing the chicken to run in circles and flap its wings. This is symbolic of the intrusive and obsessive thoughts that we think and allow to run circles around us, even though they rarely hold any real basis in truth. The chicken head's medicine appears when it's time to put an end to the chicken in your head dictating your life. So stepping into your power here with the Chariot card, King of Wands card, Magician card. Witness the thought and understand you have power over it. Your power is to know that it's just a thought. And if it minimizes you, it's not true, no matter how real it may feel. If it makes you feel less than and powerless, then there's no way it's true, because you are quite literally a scientific miracle connected to the infinite, ever-expanding universe. Chicken's head's medicine asks you to take a big sigh of relief, because whatever is currently keeping you in your head will work itself out. You are safe and you will find the solution, and the issue will resolve itself. Whatever you are currently dealing with is for your greater good, no matter how much the chicken tells you it's not. In fact, chicken's head medicine brings an exciting confirmation. If you are dealing with a current situation that feels disappointing and has you obsessively thinking about it, you're being asked to understand that this difficulty has had to happen to lead you to whatever it is that you truly want. For whatever reason, there is a lesson being learned, and in learning this lesson, you will lead yourself to what your heart desires. Chicken head's medicine demands you get out of your head now, because everything is going to work out. I hope that you guys like this reading. If it resonated with you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I have personal readings available. You can read the link in my bio. Read my bio if you want to check out like my Instagram and TikTok for shorter form content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video next week. Thank you.